We use the take from hundreds strategy to help us mentally solve problems, and we're going to start with 673 minus 400. Our goal with the mental math is to not show a sketch, but sometimes we do need a sketch. So if you do need to show how you're subtracting to make sure you're getting your answer correct, doing a sketch off to the side is helpful. You could also start by writing your number in expanded form so that you can make sure that when you decompose that number that you are pulling apart that number correctly. Since I am taking away hundreds, I know when I decompose my number, I need to pull out those hundreds. So 673 has 600s, as I showed in my expanded form. So I'm going to write 600 to the right. And then my tens and my ones have a value of 73. So now I'm going to do the second step, which is circle my hundreds that I'm going to be subtracting and write that in a number sentence. 600 minus 400. This is a subtraction problem, which means that our answer should be less than what we started with, and I'm going to be taking something away. So that is why we have less than what we started with in this difference, which is the answer to our subtraction problem. 600s minus 400s is 200s, because 6 minus 4 is 2. And then I'm going to add back in my hundreds with my tens and my ones. Don't let this confuse you because this is a subtraction problem, but we do have to add in all of our parts of our number to make sure that we have the correct answer. So that is why we add at the end. So 673 minus 400 is 273. Only our hundreds changed because there was enough hundreds to take away 4 from our 6. So nothing else in the number had to change. Let's try a different problem. 918 minus 500. Again, since I am taking away some hundreds, I'm going to decompose my number into hundreds and then everything else, which is tens and ones. So I have 900, and then I pulled out the 18, which is the value of my tens and my ones. I'm going to circle my hundreds to remind myself that that is the first step after I decompose. 900 minus 500 is 400 because 9 minus 5 is 4, in case that helps you out a little bit. And then I'm going to add in my tens and my ones because those 18 are still a part of my number originally, so I need to make sure that I don't forget those. So I'm going to add my 400s that I've just found and add those to 18, which is 418. 418 is less than 918, so that's a good check to make sure that I solved this problem correctly. Go ahead and solve 755 minus 300 on your own. Unpause the video when you're ready to check. Again, I'm taking away hundreds, and so that is why I pulled out my 700s when I decomposed. 700 minus 300 is 400, and then I added in those tens and ones from my original 755 into my 400. So now I have 455 as my difference, or the answer to that subtraction problem.